Greetings, I'm Dev the Developer.
And I'm Glitch.
We've learned how to place elements in 2D space, but CSS also has a third dimension, the z-axis. Today, we're looking at the stacking model, how the browser decides what's in front and what's behind, and how to use z-index to control the visual hierarchy. By default, elements stack in the order they appear in the HTML. The last one written is the one in front. Glitch, let's overlap two boxes.
Overlapping nodes, a collision of data. I'll use absolute positioning to force the conflict. And the styles, I'll give them both a fixed size and stagger their positions. Beta is in front because it was defined later in the file. It has temporal priority, but I want alpha to take command.
We use z-index. It's a numeric value. Higher numbers move elements to the front.
Z-index 10, assigning higher clearance to alpha. Priority override, alpha is now in front. It has a higher clearance level. But wait, I tried applying a z-index to a normal paragraph earlier and it did nothing.
Rule number one of z-index. It only works on elements that are positioned, meaning they have a position of relative, absolute, fixed, or sticky.
So static elements have no authority to stack. They're stuck in the background by default. Now let's talk about the nightmare, nested stacking contexts.
This is where most CSS developers lose their minds. If a parent element creates a stacking context, its children are trapped inside it.
I'll set up a nested stacking scenario in the body. And the styles to trigger the context conflict. Wait, the child has a z-index of 9999. It should be invincible. Why is it behind parent B? Parent B only has a z-index of 2. This is a jurisdictional error. The browser is disobeying the numbers.
It's not a bug, it's the model. Parent A and parent B are siblings. Since parent B has a higher z-index than parent A, it wins. Everything inside parent A is stuck behind parent B no matter how high its internal rank is.
It doesn't matter how high your internal rank is if your department has low budget clearance. I understand. The child is a prisoner of its parent's stacking context.
Exactly. To fix this, you have to lift the parent's z-index or move the child out of that parent entirely.
Lifting the whole department or going rogue, CSS is surprisingly political. I'll stick to managing the hierarchy with precision.
Try building a model or a pop-up that stays above everything else on the page. Experiment with nested stacking contexts to see where they break. Once you master z-index, you will never get lost in your layers again. Don't just watch it, do it.